Did you know that under Republic Act 9155, school heads are tasked with prioritizing instructional leadership to improve teaching and student learning outcomes, while they also manage administrative duties, excessive focus on tasks like fundraising. Forget about fundraising for a minute. My school's all about improving instructional and making sure students are actually learning. School heads need to spend time on building staff and more time on helping teachers, which is what really matters. But you have ever wondered what it takes to run an entire school? Who is the person making sure everything, from the vision down to the daily lessons, works together smoothly?
Well, in the Philippines, that person is head by something is really important: National Competency-Based Standard. For school heads or NCBS, HF, this is basically the full playbook for becoming an awesome and effective school leader.
It's broken down into 7 core domains. Think of these as 7 superpowers that a school head must master. Today, let's break down what those superpowers are, focusing on the most critical one: instructional leadership.
The Law Republic Act 9155 says a school head is both an administrative and instructional leader. And because the main function of school is student learning, the instructional part is actually the most important. That means they're not just signing papers, they're in the classrooms, mentoring teachers, and making sure everyone has the resources they need.
But there's the problem. The often school heads are cut off and administrative tasks. You know, things like finding funds for a new flagpole or a waiting shed.
Hi, these physical improvements are good, but they end up leaving out for the real game changer: instructional supervision. The time spent facilitating funds for a fast walk-in time, thus improving the quality of lesson. So, here's the key to take away. For a school to truly succeed, it needs to focus less on building things and more on building minds. They have prioritized their role as an instructional leader above all else, because that's what has the most direct and powerful impact on student learning.
But what a great leader in a Southeast Asia context. Today, we're diving into the competency framework for Southeast Asia schools. School heads, it's all about how they engage with the community to make schools thrive. This is one thing to run a school from an office, and other to have everyone, parents, businesses, local leaders working with you. That's the power of stakeholders engagement, and this framework breaks it down perfectly.
First, it's all about promoting shared responsibility. Building trust with parents and the community isn't just a nice idea. It's a core competency. It means empowering everyone to get involved and own the school's success.
Talk about school leaders, but what about what is happening in the classroom today? We're diving into instructional leadership and competency framework for Southeast Asian school heads. Being an instructional leader means focusing on 4 key areas that directly impact teaching and student learning. And it's more than just a job. It's a mission to make sure every student gets the best education possible and break it down.
It also means promoting sensitivity and diversity and using differentiated instruction so every student, no matter their background or learning style, can succeed.
Next, it's about creating learn-centered environment. A great school head knows the student learn best when they're a teacher of the process.
This means promoting fun, learner-centered activities, and creating a healthy, safe, and inclusive environment. Most importantly, it fosters a culture of peace and respect for all types of diversity. The third competency is supervising and evaluating teachers' performance. It's about providing constructive feedback, not just criticism. A good school head knows how to use appropriate supervision models and, critically, how to nurture and develop teacher leaders from within their own staff.
Like the national space standard for our own school heads, this original framework emphasizes instructional level and administrative leadership, but also adds a personal excellence